Hi, I'm Cheyenne Edmonds. I'm 20 years old. And that's it for that one. For the introduction.
Okay. So our first question is, what do you think is the meaning of life?
Oh wow. I guess to just it's gonna sound like crazy, but like live it to the fullest. So just do what you can to make it enjoyable for yourself, but also don't feel like you're wasting your life by doing something you don't want to do.
Okay. How do you feel about the choices you've made so far, and do you have any regrets?
Oh my. I feel good about the choices I've made so far because I think I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I don't really have any regrets now. Well, maybe double majoring in psychology and criminal justice. That's really it.
Okay. Is it rough right now?
Well, I'm not in school right now. When I go back, I want to change my major, but I'm debating between, and they're like two different things, but museum studies or like planetary science.
Okay. If you could change anything about your life, what would it be?
I don't know. Nothing really. I feel like everything that I've gone through has brought me to like where I am right now.
Have you ever questioned your existence?
Oh my gosh, yes, every day. I'm like, what is the point? Then I remember like I'm still learning and I'm still young. It's not like I'm like about to die or anything. So I just have to remember like you're in the present, so don't try to think too far ahead, or like don't try to think too far into the past either, because you can't change what's already happened. And then, but you can work to build where you want to be in the future. If that makes sense.
Does the idea of death scare you?
Oh my gosh, it depends on the day. Sometimes yes, and then sometimes I'm like, it'll happen when it happens. But yeah, it really does depend on the day.
If you were to die tomorrow, how would you live today differently?
Oh my goodness, that's such a great question. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know because there's so many different factors. Like then I'll be like, oh my gosh, I regret everything. But I guess I'll just want to spend it with my family pretty much, if I do.
What makes your life worth living?
The present and the future, if that makes sense. So like, kind of like what I said before, like working to get where I want to be later on in life, so I can like provide for my family and things like that. That's really it for that.
Right. And so for our last question, we're going back to that first question, but we're just furthering showing what's your meaning of life. So other than the general meaning of life, what's your meaning of life?
Kind of like what I said the first, like before, just living, like, not to reiterate, but like when you get to the point of death, to not look back and be like, oh, well, I could have done this differently. Like just living it, full, like not full enough, because I guess everyone has their different versions of like living it fully, but just enjoying myself pretty much, and like not wanting to look back later on and be like, oh, well, I wish I did this, I wish I did this. Like being able to look back and say, oh, I like what I did, or I wouldn't change anything.
All right. Thank you so much for your time,
You're
Shia.
welcome.